Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome to my channel. This is Mikey's Automotive. Today we're working on 2003 to 2007 Sequoia Toyota. What I have in my hands is the IMMO ECU. Okay, so it's the ECU for the Immobilizer data. Now, basically, we took the data off, and that's located behind the cluster. Okay, and that's the chip that we're taking off, the IC2. As you guys can see, we just soldered it using our heat gun. And if you guys don't have the adapter, you can just put it straight on there onto the KC501. Just make sure that you guys put it in the correct position. You guys see the dot that marks pin number 1. And you guys can see pin number 1 is on the lower left hand side. So just match that up, and then you guys are good to go. So there's two ways that we can go about this. We can reflash the IMMO ECU and then synchronize it back to the vehicle. Okay, so we would do the data initialization, reflash the MMO data, and then we would connect it to the car, program the keys, and then synchronize it to the vehicle through the OBD plug. We would connect number 4 and 13 together and leave it there for 30 minutes. Or we can right key via dump, and the car will just start right up. So we're gonna do a right key via dump and just make the vehicle start up. So let's go ahead and go to Immobilizer. Okay, Immobilizer or Immobilization, excuse me. We're gonna go to Immobilization. We're gonna go to Toyota USA. We're gonna go ahead and go to key programming. Excuse me. We're gonna go to blade key. Okay. We're gonna go to key. Okay. Then we're gonna go to select by model, you guys. Select by model. So let's look for our model here. It should say Sequoia. And there's Sequoia non-proximity, 2003 to 2007. Now we're gonna go ahead and read the Eeprom and then save it. Okay, you guys, so read the Eeprom data and save it. Make sure that you guys save it. It's really important. That's the first thing that we always gotta do is save it. So now we're gonna go ahead and load our Eeprom data that we saved. There's our Eeprom data that we saved. We're gonna go ahead and select that one. Press yes. Now this is a data for the keys that it has right now in the vehicle. It has 1, 2, 3 keys, maybe possibly even a 4th key. So that's like about 4 keys. Now we're gonna go to enter key ID, and what that's gonna do is gonna write a new key file. And that new key file, we're gonna write it back onto the data, okay, the microchip, back into our IMMO ECU. So we're gonna make a new key file with the new key, and like I said, we're gonna write that data back onto the IMMO ECU. So go ahead and put enter key ID. It's telling us to put in a chip. So we generated a super chip, you guys. This is a 4D67 super chip. Toy 44D, the same key that it has, okay? Same chip that it has. Like I said, once again, we generated a super chip to a 4D67 transponder chip. We put that in there, and we put enter key ID. Now that's the information for the new key. We're gonna press yes, and it's gonna change the information. So you guys had already changed the information. And then we're gonna go ahead. You guys can save that if you guys want. I'm gonna go ahead and save my dump file. I like to save everything. So I saved the original file. Then I saved the new file. Okay, so I have both files just in case anything happens. And then I'm gonna go to write dump. So as soon as we put write dump, the new file is going back into the IMMO ECU. So we're gonna go to KC501, and then we're gonna select the only option that it has for our microchip. So right now it's writing the new data that we wrote for the first key back onto the microchip. And as you guys can see, it says write successfully. So it has the new key the new key that it read on the chip. It wrote that information on a new file, and that new file we wrote it back onto the microchip. You guys can see we successfully. All we gotta do is just go ahead and put everything back onto the vehicle, and then make a key using this transponder chip, and it should start right up, so we don't have to synchronize it. That's the best thing about writing key via dump, that we don't have to synchronize the IMMO ECU back into the vehicle and then wait 30 minutes. And so that's the only good thing. As you guys can see, that's our transponder key ID. You guys can see the third number. That's our key ID, that number. Like I said, it was written back, and when we made a file, it was written back into the microchip of our IMMO ECU. And that's the way that we're able to start a car, okay, without reflashing it. So all we did is just mess with the data a bit, okay, and we're good to go. Let's plug everything back. All right, guys, so let me show you how we do this data initialization. If our right key via dump doesn't work, we'll go to special functions. Now, like I said, this is only data initialization, so that means that we're putting the IMMO ECU back into a virgin state. So we will go to Eeprom. We will go to data initialization. Okay. We will select Toyota, the make, and then we would look for our vehicle right here. But like I said, there is no 4D67. Everything's a G or a C chip. So we'll look for Sequoia right there and find their vehicle. And then, like I said, from there, after we do the data initialization, is gonna ask you to save the file, the original file. So you will save it on there, and then it'll do the data initialization and write it back onto the chip itself. And like I said, that actually cleans up the IMMO ECU into a virgin state, where we're able to go ahead and put it back onto the vehicle, program the keys, and then we gotta synchronize it to a vehicle through the OBD2 plug. You go ahead and bridge number 4 and 13 and leave it there for 30 minutes while the vehicle's on. It's gonna light up like a Christmas tree, and that's gonna do the synchronization. After those 30 minutes are up, you can go ahead and turn off the car, remove the bridge, and the car should start right up with the keys that we programmed there and then. But like I said, usually when we write key via dump, the data's already written on there and it just starts right up. We don't gotta synchronize anything. The data that we wrote onto there, the new data that we wrote onto there, is accurate to the key that we have, so there's no need to refresh anything. It should be a start up and go. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit like, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit like. Till next time, you guys, take care. You guys, please give my nephew a little follow. He's starting up his YouTube channel where he's unveiling Pokemon cards, you guys. Please support his little channel. Thank you guys so much. God bless you guys.
In Japanese. Okay, it's open.